Hello, beautiful light beings and souls. We got to talk. Let's first talk about you, who you are. You are divinity. You are divine. You are a divine being who was created by God, by Creator, by Source. The soul within you is full of light and love. That's the material. That is the essence. That's the energy. That is the power. That is who you are. Without it, you die. Now, everything that is going on in the world and everything that is going on here locally in our country is not normal. It is not from us. It is not coming from a place of light and love. It is coming from a place of darkness. And it is coming from an entity that is far beyond what you could even imagine. It is far greater than you could even possibly know. It has nothing to do with red. It has nothing to do with blue. It is far greater than that. And people are buying into it, and they're becoming angry because this entity, this energy, this darkness that is out there is without love. It is without light, and it is turning brother against brother. It is creating our downfall by creating misinformation. Even the virus itself, yes, the virus exists, of course it does, but there is so much misinformation about it. They are using that to instill the fear. They are using it as a reason to separate us from each other. They are using that to deny us our freedoms, deny us freedom of speech. We've got censorship. We are taken away from family and loved ones. Over in the UK right now, they're separating children. They're vaccinating them. The plan is vaccinating them with nanotechnology, which is artificial intelligence. And what does that do? That influences the consciousness. The children are going to be ID'd. The children are going to have a barcode. Is that what we want? So, as a divine being, the antidote to all of this is love. Love and light. Love and kindness. That is the essence of who we are. If we allow ourselves to go black against white, white against black, religion against religion, neighbor against neighbor, brother against brother, what are we doing? We are allowing that darkness, that dark entity to win, control us, and take over. Do you realize the United States is the only country right now that is capable of holding space and maintaining this light? Because now almost the entire world is completely being suppressed and controlled and taken over by this dark entity. And it's massive. What is going on is huge, and you don't even know how big it is. And it has nothing to do with red or blue. We never used to act this way. This is a deprivation of light and love within you that is causing the anger. Don't be angry because your neighbor voted for someone that you didn't. It has nothing to do with that. All of us vote according to what we think is the best for us, for the planet, for the country. We have to think about embracing each other again and embracing our children. If we do not, there is no future for us. This is huge. This is important. And many of you probably don't know and weren't around, and I know I wasn't around, but my grandfather, he fought in World War I. Now, of course, the entity, that's what they want, is for us to have war. They want civil war in the United States. They want another world war. The more chaos and anger and hatred there is, the more they can sit back and enjoy it and watch it and control the entire world. And we cannot allow that to happen. So, World War I, we've got the Nazis fighting against the British and the Allies. And when it was Christmas, 1914, do you know that both sides laid down their arms and they began singing Christmas carols to each other? Because they were human. The Germans and the British, all of the Allies in France, they laid down arms. They didn't want to kill each other. They came out of their trenches and they were showing each other photographs of their wives and their children. They were exchanging helmets and gear and stories because they were humans. They didn't want to kill each other. They didn't want to die and leave their families behind. Love brought them together. And if it wasn't for the governments and if it wasn't for a fascist Nazi leader, there would have been peace around the world. We are powerful. We now can lay down our weapons of fear, our weapons of anger and hatred. We can embrace each other. There is no enemy. The enemy is out there. It's a dark, dark entity, far beyond what you could imagine. So please, everyone, remember the divinity within you, the power that you hold to shift the consciousness of the country and the world. The United States is the only place right now that is capable of shifting the energy of the globe. But we can't do it if we are divided. We cannot do it with hatred and anger. We can only do it with love and kindness. So please be understanding, be forgiving. Don't judge. That's what they want us to do. Let's come together, please. Let's not even worry about what color people are, how we voted. It doesn't matter, because what is trying to take us down is way beyond what anybody is aware of. It's huge. So recall your divinity. Be who you really are, the light, loving, kind being that you are, and extend that love and kindness to everyone, because we are not enemies within. So remember what happened Christmas 1914. That was hugely powerful. And that love can shift and change the world. It's up to us. It's up to you. You hold the power. Remember your divinity. Always say, I love you, God. I love you. I love each other. So remember to do that. I love you.